Noel and the rest of the dozen were put into a high, dusty, dark thing called an attic, where they became a thing called forgotten. But as it always does, the thing called time moved relentlessly from season to season, and it became a thing called spring, then a thing called summer. And eventually it was a thing called autumn, a time for pumpkins and turkeys. Then came that truly glorious day when the first snow of the year fell. And then finally...
Hey, it's back again! The good thing! The wonderful, beautiful, Christmasful thing!
Time, like the little electric train, had chased its tail around the universe and arrived at Christmas once more. There was a new tree named Harold, but almost everything else was the same as the year before. The family, the friends, the Mazda sisters, the tinsel clan, the brightly wrapped packages, the mysterious little stable, and of course... Season's greeting, season's greeting, season's greeting, season's greeting.
Hi, guys!
Careful, Noel.
Phew, thanks. Harold, what's inside that little stable down there? Brutus said it's the thing that Christmas is all about.
Well, I guess Brutus was right.
But it seemed that almost before it started, Christmas was over again. Noel said goodbye to Harold, and the attic thing was his prison once more. And in this way, year followed year, a bittersweet blend of joy and attics. After Harold, there was Bernard. After Bernard, there was Anthony and Gregory and Irving and Jock. But as the years passed, Noel sensed that a subtle change seemed to come over everything.
Hey, the children things are getting bigger.
Oh, Noel, must you always be so dramatic?
They're getting to look almost like the people things.
I couldn't care less.
Indeed, the children things had become people things. Then came the things that changed all things. Things such as graduations and engagements and weddings and war. Then one day, years later, Noel heard something terrible from down below.
Oh, what's the use? Kids scattered all over the country with families of their own. Let's not bother with a tree this year.
All right, dear.
Oh, no! No Christmas! No more Christmas!
Good. A vacation at last.
And as the long, lonely attic years continued to pass, Noel finally fell into a deep and seemingly endless sleep. It was lucky that he slept, for he missed the thing called heartbreak which visited the house. He missed the things called wills and auctions. He never heard the words, just leave that junk in the attic, it's of no use. Noel never heard the terrible final sound the lock made as it shut off life and warmth and joy from the old empty house, leaving it with the ghosts of long-ago Christmases which everyone had forgotten. And as the years crept slowly by, the dozen slept on. Like the house, their bright colors faded and chipped. Indeed, everything seemed over. I say seemed over because when you have a happiness, nothing is ever completely gone. And perhaps it was the happiness working its magic. Who knows?
Kids. $22. Got it down at the mall.
It's worth every penny.
Look, I found these old ornaments in the attic. Maybe they'll look pretty with all the new plastic ones.
Merry Christmas, honey. Oh.
Merry Christmas!
What's merry about going back to work?
Brand new children things! Hey, look at everything! It's Christmas!
Not yet, tomorrow. Tomorrow's my favorite.
Let's play! I love you to pieces!
You. Christmas is not till tomorrow.
Now, come on, all of you. It's time for dinner.
Nope. These are just too chipped and old to use.
Chipped and old. Chipped and old. What does he mean by that?
Not pretty, I guess.
Not pretty? Oh, of all the... Oh, put me on that tree. I insist. Put me on that tree.
It's no use. They don't want us. Here comes the lid.
Wait, we could use this little fellow to balance out that branch in the back.
Goodbye, Miss Frizinda. Goodbye. Gee, she didn't even say goodbye.
Seems she's too worried about being chipped and old.
Oh, hi. My name is Noel, and I have a happiness.
Call me Abraham.
Yes, there was a new tree, but all the old friends were back, including...
Season's greetings. Hi, Noel! Long time no see.
Hi, McGuy. Merry Christmas.
Oh, the little old red ornament. It's broken.
But somehow, Noel was still aware. He was on the floor, he knew that, and for the first time, he could look into the tiny stable.
Why, there's little toy people things, and a little toy children thing. The thing's all about.
And then there was the thing called a miracle. For now that his old glass body was no more, the happiness that was really Noel was released.
My name is Noel, and I am a happiness.
And being pure, unadulterated happiness, it could go anywhere.
Hey, it's the world thing. The thing called the world. And it's Christmas all over the place. Goodbye, old house. There's a lot more of Christmas for me to see. I'll race the Christmas dawn around the world. I'll meet all the other people in all the other houses. Houses made of wood, houses made of brick, old houses, new houses, rich houses, poor houses, big houses, small houses. Houses so tall I can hardly see the top. Houses made of grass, houses made of snow, castles and bungalows, chateaus and pagodas and wigwams. And each has its own set of people and children things.
But some spoke different tongues with different ways of life. Some had never even heard of Christmas.
Who cares? I've got enough happiness for everybody. Whee!
For wonder of wonders, little Noel had become the pure joy of Christmas. And he would live on forever in the happy hearts of all